Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, Rosgreaves Gaming, and welcome to another update. 0.9.4 is coming out tomorrow, as it says here, Wednesday, May 13th. Be arriving early in the morning for most players out there. Will be another 3.1 gigabyte update. So I thought we'd get into it, talk about what's going on and everything else. I warned about this a lot of times on Twitch, which you can check the Twitch channel, the link down in the description, about this to a lot of players and a lot of people out there. And I warned you about it very early on, I think, from a lot of premium stuff. But now it is time to talk about it, and it is here. Soviet Tier 8 and Tier 9 heavy cruisers have now come available for you guys in early access. So here we go, folks, where we're getting the new tech tree starting early with the new tech tree of heavy cruisers. Eventually, you're going to get light cruisers in the later parts of these patches. We'll talk about that in a second. So the new tech tree is going to replace some of the older ships. Moskva and Kirov will be replaced by the tech tree by the Tier 10 Alexander Nevsky, Kotorovsky, respectively, Tier 8 Telemann, Tier 9 Riga, and Tier 10 Petropavlovsk will become available in update 9.6. You'll have early access to two of these ships. Your Soviet cruisers Telemann and Riga will be Soviet permanent camouflage will be available in bundles in exchange for Soviet tokens. You'll find Soviet tokens containable for different directives. Soviet tokens can victories of playing cruisers like Peter Biggerton and Orchevlov. I can't pronounce them very well. Tier 5 Mikoyan. Completing 4 directives will reward you with the Soviet parent camouflage for the Tier 5 Mikoyan. So, if for what we look like, you can get a premium camouflage for a ship, and it's a premium ship you can get your hands on with some of these Soviet tokens you can earn. Novorossiysk port will also be added to the game, as Black Sea will be removed and turned into this port in question, which, as you can see, looks very nice. You guys get to see a new port, probably updated with the new HD look, and I'm all for it. New ports, new looks, all for it. Now for another event that's going to start getting a lot of you guys probably pissed off and talking about in chat. Feel free to discuss, you guys are your own words, but let's keep it constructive, kids. Or folks, I don't want to get too crazy with this, but Submarine Battles has gone off the personal test server, the public test server, and has now become on the live server. So it will start on Wednesday, May 27th, and it will end on June 24th. Local time for me would be 6 a.m. and 6 a.m. respectively. You'll be able to enter only the Tier 6 subs. So just to let you guys know that this is going to be an early testing thing, etc. So we did do a discussion video on these submarines. Feel free to take a look at that video. I'll have it in the link down in the description and a card up there, so you guys can take a look at that and see how my thoughts were and everything else. They'll probably do some more changes. Now, the nice thing is it's not dedicated to Tier 6 and randoms. It's a separate match you can play that is specifically submarine battles. So look forward to seeing that, see what you guys can do in there, and etc. etc. I'll probably play a few rounds of it myself just to give a little more details for Wargaming, so they have a little more number crunching to help out make this, because eventually it's going to be a thing. Put more number crunching into the game, that way it's a little more balanced along the way. So here's another good thing for you players out there. I did discuss this from a previous patch as well on the works. But the enhanced consumables are going bye-bye. No more basic consumables and only the enhanced consumables. If you guys have any in port, those are going to be exchanged for the amount of credits per reward per ship. So you're looking at a very hefty amount for a lot of Tier 10s, and your service for these ships is going to drop dramatically. See, back in the day for Tier 10s to service them, it was 240,000. Now it's 180,000, and this is without having a premium account, which gives you better earnings, which is understandable. So having it that way is definitely a lot better for the game. Next thing we'll definitely talk about is Ranked Battles, which starts on the 20th. We'll have a video for that very soon coming out. Tier 7, 7v7, your guys are going to have 4,700 steel to grab yourselves on. We'll talk about more about the season in details in a later article. So I'll hope to see you guys on that one. Next thing, let's talk about the design and modules have been updated under the tab. You can now upgrade all consumables if you haven't obtained yet. So just one click, you can update everything. Ships can be researched and obtained via the tech tree screen. Also, you can look on the spec sheet and purchase buttons will be there, as you can see here. So research and buy is now already on the tab on the tech tree. The consumables and armament icons have been updated. This is also including now, guys, that there are new map colors and looks for the maps. Northern Lights, Shatter, Sleeping Giant, Loop, Grease, Crash Zone Alpha. Special animations have been displayed on the shells now, where it's going to show you guys a ricochet. So that's also a little cool. They also added a bunch of new National Plus for the voiceovers for the Polish, Dutch, Austro-Hungarian ships. And also the presence of any unique commanders have been now taken into account to the National Plus voice. They also enhanced the visual display of boat handrails as well as rigging in ports and maps, which awesome. They also updated one of the maps. Loop has now been changed completely. This is what it looked like before. We all seen what the map looked like early times. Now watch the transformation, kids. Completely different. You can see that some of the islands have been moved in certain locations. Some are bigger, some are smaller. The colors have been changed a little more smoother. You can see that that one edge of the map, Loop, now has, instead of having some budgeted islands on the left side, the right side here, it's been moved to a vasted open position with no island in the middle of the cap compared to the other two, and has now a giant island off to the side, adding, I'd say, a little more meta play, probably in the later parts. Oh, wait. I'm wrong. That was the old map. That has been all whipped away, and now you have this. Because you could clearly see now that that island position that was very much competitive on the Loop side, that was kind of slow on the right side of the map, has been dramatically removed. Smaller maps meaning faster gameplay in a certain aspect. We'll have to see later on when that game plays out. In the Atlantic, it's also changed itself. There used to be an island in the corner here on the map Atlantic, as you can clearly see. But now, with that update, it's gone. Boop, that's just one island gone. So, to let you guys know that they're also adding a few other things, including the starting number of Domination Mode and co-op battles have been increased from 3,000 to 4,000 points in a mode with 3 areas, and 4 areas is now 200 to 300 points. This will reduce the amount of battles. This will reduce the number of battles that end due to one of the teams reaching 0 points. But, you know, we'll see how that goes through. There is a lot of other changes you guys can clearly see, from reloads to changes to like Cleveland and Worcester getting like spotters added to the slots of surveillance radars and etc. These changes are definitely going to be some interesting things along the way. You can see all of it down here in the description. I'll put the link to the full update and its changes, including different things such as spotting for aircraft, etc. This is just these changes that are going to be along the way. This will let you guys know of anything you're looking for specifically. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope to see you guys in the next update. Good luck to you guys out there getting your new Soviet cruisers. I hope you guys have enough time to get yourselves at least research the Moskva today. If you don't get it today, before this patch, and you guys are talking to me in the present of this video when it gets updated and this update is released, and you didn't get it, well, unfortunately now it is now a premium that you're going to have to get yourselves with coal. For those who actually have the Mosfa, well, now you got yourselves a free premium tier 10, at least in your collage, in your dry dock, and have something else to have in your collection. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, take care, stay safe, and hope to see you all on the high seas.